This is my first day to take a walk out actually on the cement. We're coming down to the highway to see what's going on, and hopefully we'll have mango float later. I am out for a walk. I have not been out for a walk in a while, and there are no cicad drivers out here. There are a few running. I don't see any at the moment. I've seen 3 people just walk past and they're all in masks. And here's a couple without. So highway's pretty empty. Yeah, not much going on out here. I think that guardrail is new. So empty. I went out for a quick walk, just a little under 2 miles, not far at all. But we're back in my neighborhood, so I can take off my mask. I'm in my front yard, so no worries. This does nothing to protect me anyway. It's really a sneeze guard. It protects them from my sneezes. It does not protect me at all. And I know that. What's protecting me is social distancing. Motorcycle coming. Anyway, I think I forgot to shave today. And from what I've seen out here, we're running about 50% on people wearing masks. Adults, about 50%. Kids, didn't see a single kid wearing a mask. Not a one. So that's not good. I did see one of the cicads, the bicycle sidecar, with the driver and 3 passengers. None of them were wearing a mask. So I was saying before that we've been doing good here. Looks like people are slacking off. In their defense, I will say, our town has had 0 cases. So people out here are getting a little sloppy because there are no cases at all in our town, and everyone's been locked down for 3 weeks, haven't gone anywhere. So they're starting to feel like they're pretty safe. Hopefully they don't get too sloppy. So, fun. As my first walk, it was just a little under 2 miles. It's only so far I can go before they shoot me. Okay, they're not really shooting people, but it's only so far I can go without a quarantine pass. We can walk within the barangay, but I can't leave the barangay. Keep on keeping on, and keep your mask on. Okay, safety first. Okay, that's better. Now I'm ready for my walk. Hey, what are you laughing at? Don't laugh at me. Hey, what are you doing, man? Hello. What you laughing at? I got my mask on for safety.
What?
What?
So you can see everywhere.
Melanie did make mango float using the first ripe mango from our tree. Now this may not seem like a big deal to you, but I've been locked in this house for a month. I'll take whatever I can get, and I call that a win. Actually, the Philippines in general has had a pretty good response. They've been very serious about the lockdown, but our city has been a little more serious. The mayor got with various business people, and they donated 5.5 million pesos to buy testing kits for us. And we have our own testing centers. They don't have to send them out anywhere. We can get the results quicker. So they're testing more people here if you have symptoms. If you don't have symptoms, you don't need a test. They did lock down the city before we had a single case, which I thought was good. Now here in the province, of like the province of Iloilo. It's kind of like a county. And then there's the city of Iloilo. The city of Iloilo has only had 4 cases total. So that's been pretty good. 1 is in the hospital. 1 is at home awaiting their final test to say that they're cured. 1 has been cured and 1 unfortunately died. Now the province total, the whole big province, I think last I checked had 15 cases total. Not sure how up to date that list is, but they said out of the very first 9 cases, 5 of them came from Manila, which means we didn't lock down quick enough because those people brought it with them. If we'd locked down before, because people were fleeing Manila because they announced the lockdown a few days early. They're like, we're going to lock down, and it gave them a chance to flee, which is good for some of them, but some of them brought it with them. So the first, like I said, out of the 9 first cases in the Iloilo province, 5 of them came from Manila. And here we've had the 4 cases in the city. So there's only 1 still in the hospital. No new cases in almost 2 weeks. So that's a good thing. They got on it. They've kept them isolated. They're monitoring like hundreds of people that those people came into contact with, but so far, no new cases. So hopefully we don't have any more here. They did just extend the lockdown another 2 weeks, so it goes through the end of the month of whichever month this happens to be. Possibly April. Don't hold me to that, because I never know what month it is anyway. Certainly not now. The response in Iloilo has been so good, they're calling this the Wakanda of the Philippines, or a country within a country. The city has put up 240 kitchens in the barangay halls and daycare centers, so they're feeding people around the city. They have a dedicated kitchen for the frontliners, and they are delivering food to the frontliners. They also have some of the big Cirrus buses reserved for frontliners, and they're running them around to make sure they can get to and from work. Neither of us are panicked, and that's a good thing, but we are being careful. I don't have my mask on now, but I'm on my front porch, and there's nobody around, so social distancing. Nothing new going on. Watching lots of shows. Just almost finished with Community. That was 6 seasons. They had 3.5 good seasons. Oh well. The last half of season 3 and seasons 5 and 6, not very good. But hey, the first 2.5 and then season 4 were quite good. That's a show I'd heard of many years ago. Never saw it. Saw a couple episodes, never really grabbed my attention, but it was pretty good. Yeah, I'm going through Netflix deep, going, what can I watch now? What can I watch now? There's still a lot on there I haven't seen, but there's a lot on there I don't really want to see. Can't get Hulu to work here. I can turn on my VPN so it thinks I'm in the US. It lets me look at what they have. It lets me log in and look. It lets me select something, but when it goes to play it, it says, oh, you're not on the internet. If I'm not on the internet, how are you sending me a message saying I'm not on the internet? So they're sensing the VPN and are kicking me out. Netflix doesn't care. I can watch it through the Philippines connection, or I can switch it to the American connection through the VPN, or Canada, or London, and you get a separate list every time you switch to VPN. You get a different list of shows, so that's kind of good. I need to switch it back to London and see what they've got. I haven't watched British in a while. It's still Netflix, but they offer different things. So keep on keeping on. Stay safe. And we'll see if we can come up with anything to make a video about.
Enjoy your day in paradise.